At the age of 9, he went on a school field trip to the Hayden Planetarium. This sparked his interest in astronomy and set the stage for him to be one of the best well-known astrophysicists of our time. He grew up in New York City and graduated from the Bronx High School of Natural Science. Neil deGrasse Tyson is currently 58 and still lives in New York with his wife and 2 children. Currently, he is the 5th head and director of the Hayden Planetarium and a research associate at the Department of Astrophysics and at the American Museum of Natural History. His college education began at Harvard, where he received his BA in physics. He then attended Columbia, where he received his PhD in astrophysics. Dr. Tyson also attended the University of Texas for his MA in astronomy. His formal college education began in 1980 and ended in 1991. He is still receiving honorary degrees from major universities around America, such as the University of Alabama, where he received an honorary degree in astrophysics. His career started in 1996 at the Hayden Planetarium and has been growing ever since. He continues to host radio shows, has written, starred, and directed a multitude of shows like Nova Science Now and Cosmos, which you're seeing a clip of. Dr. Tyson has made himself a prominent figure in the world of astronomy and astrophysics. In fact, he was appointed by former President Bush to serve on a commission that investigated the future of U.S. aerospace industry in 2001. And in 2004, he was once again appointed by President Bush to serve on the Moon, Mars, and Beyond Commission. When he was in high school, Dr. Tyson had to overcome stereotypes of him being an African American, choosing to be involved in physics and other sciences. His colleagues in college sometimes made him feel like he was not welcome in their fields of study because of his race and background. Dr. Tyson is still encouraging minorities to step up and take their place in STEM fields because they have a right to be there. He was inspired to explore his field of study on a field trip to the Hayden Planetarium and encouraged by his parents. His father, Cyril deGrasse Tyson, was also an inspiration. Cyril was an anti-poverty and civil rights activist at a time where racism was prevalent in every part of life. Dr. Tyson described him as an athlete, educator, civil rights activist, public servant, and most of all, a dad. His parents placed an emphasis on education and encouraged him to work hard in school to overcome poverty and racial barriers in the community. He wanted his son to be an overachiever despite the stereotype that black students were not as successful in school. He believes that America is nowhere near having the amount of minorities in the workplace that there should be. He says he does not have a solution specifically for minorities, but all people being scientifically literate is important because it can affect the career you go into, how you vote, and how you make decisions for the future of society. Dr. Tyson is encouraging children to pick a role model or piece one together to help them achieve their goals. He said he could not find another African American scientific role model, so he had to piece one together himself. I think diversity in the workplace is important because it helps to give everyone a different perspective on how everyone lives. In the scientific field, if one scientist creates something to improve the life for a certain group, but he does not realize that it will negatively impact another group until a scientific representative from that group steps up and says something. In the medical field, having a diverse knowledge of cultural practices can help a provider make their patient feel more comfortable. Workplace diversity encourages all groups and people to work together to make improvements and overcome obstacles. Any advancement comes with consequences. Therefore, it is crucial to have representation from all walks of life to help determine who will be affected and how they will be affected. Diversity is what makes the workplace function. So it is important that we embrace and understand how people view things and how they live.